I have kind of a morning routine. I don't know when that happened. It used to be I just rolled out of bed and just ran for it, you know, got to the day. But I don't know if it's COVID or just recent stuff, but I just kind of have like a regular morning routine, and it often centers around exercise. Protein shakes. They're kind of like a reward for working out in a way, but this is like the leanest version. It's just water and the protein, which still tastes pretty good, especially when that's all you're used to. But I do look forward to like spicing it up with a little bit of, I don't know, you know, milk or yogurt or some fruit, blending something. That'll be nice. But the goal right now, more than anything, is to, you know, get my exercise, make sure I'm getting enough protein, and not too many calories at the end of the day. This is my second batch too. Because I've been working out for a while, which is pretty crazy. Really, when you think about it. Like, I think I started really working out in August or September. Whenever my dad left, shortly after, it was basically whenever I hit that wall where I realized I had really burned out, and then maybe 1 or 2 weeks into not doing anything, I was like, I need to start. I really need to get serious about this. And got in the gym, and now I get in 3 days a week, which is good. But I'm thinking like recently, kind of plateauing in a couple of areas, having a little bit of like, not injuries, but little warning signs, you know, like at various points, different muscle groups. Well, for one, I wasn't getting enough sleep for like a week there because I've just been so excited more than anything, which is a good place to be. I've been very, very excited for the coming months. Like I'm like ready to go. But of course the problem with that is you don't sleep enough, which means you don't recover quite as well. And I think I'm suffering from that a little bit, but I also think that I'm hitting the limit of what I can really achieve without eating more calories. Like I need to be doing the opposite. Where I'm losing fat right now is the goal. I need to start eating more, especially protein, to gain muscle, but it's really hard to do both at the same time, and I'd rather just keep the trend going down. You can see Monday's a good example, like what my Mondays have kind of turned into. I get up in the morning, first thing, obviously, that's what you do, and usually I try not to drink anything. I have water by my bed that I drink at night, but I try not to drink anything before I go to the bathroom because I'm gonna weigh myself, and unfortunately, this morning, I forgot about that and caught myself drinking water before weighing myself, which is always a little bit annoying, but that's okay because the trend is still heading in the right direction. This is where I started back in August, and you can see it steadily coming down, coming down, coming down, and this is where we're headed. So my current goal is 185. Basically, I've had multiple goals along the way. Originally, I wanted to lose 20 pounds, get down to 200 pounds, but before that, my goal had been to lose 20 pounds, and that was to get down to 185. So that is what I adjusted it to. And now I feel like I could probably get down closer to 175. I would like to get my body fat percentage down pretty low, just because I never have. I've always felt like, and have been for most of my life, a pretty chubby guy. And yeah, I just want to get lean, flat stomach. And that seems like a good spot to aim for and then reassess when I get there. So then, like on a Monday today, I'll eat a banana and I'll make myself some eggs before I work out. Really important to make sure you have enough energy in there for the workout, even though lately I've been feeling like maybe I need to do something different with that. I might need a little bit more sugar in my morning diet, some more carbs, I'm not sure. It's not the most glamorous of setups, but gets the job done. I tend to only eat eggs on days that I'm working out, and it just so happens that Monday tends to be upper body workout day, usually. The hot sauce and the cheddar really pull it together. The onions are nice, but just a little bit of cheddar too. It's only like 5 or 6 grams of cheddar at most. It doesn't take much. The nice thing is, on those mornings where you don't want to get up, like this morning I really didn't, I was okay, but I didn't really want to get up. But by the time I'm done eating my banana, which I didn't film, and then halfway through the eggs, usually I'm like, all right, I'm doing okay. And then halfway through the workout, that's when you really come alive. But I run to the gym, which is about 1 kilometer away. It's a good warm up. And then I work out in the gym. Can you see that? It's not that cold, but it's really, it's pretty cold. And after that, I finish running another 4-ish K. So I usually end up running about 5K, bookending around about an hour-long workout. Like it started out about 30, 40 minutes, and now my workouts last 45 minutes to an hour. The workout day runs, like the run after, probably the slowest. And it's a pretty good combination. It usually ends up being tiring in the moment, but really energizing when you're done. And especially because on days like today, when I'm gonna meet my friend Dan for lunch, it's good to have a few extra calories burned going into it, so you're just not quite so worried about it. I'm gonna talk a lot more about like the whole weight loss side of things That's one of the videos I'm planning for later that I'd like to do on the second channel, and I'll wait till the whole experience is over. But I'm currently down over 30 pounds on this journey and have roughly 12 to go, and 12, 13, something like that. And hopefully we'll be done with the weight loss regimen by the end of February. That's the goal. And then I think from there, I'll, like I said, try to build a little bit of muscle, make sure that I'm nice and healthy and effectively, you know, just practically strong enough to get through my days. And then we'll find a maintenance routine and hopefully just keep that going forever from there. And we'll talk more about what that looks like later. When you blend, when like you get it properly shaken up and it's nice and smooth, it's actually really tasty. Always nice when you miss your metro and you're already late. I always forget how much time filming adds to everything. Like, so much time. My morning routine, as much as it was about my morning routine this morning, ballooned just setting up, moving a camera and everything. It's funny. It's just interesting to look at how, like, this is how I used to always live my life. So it's not really a mystery as to why I was always late to everything, but it's kind of fun too. I mean, I like it. I like filming my life. I think I went to the wrong one. Thought that looked awfully closed as I walked up. So, you know, for future reference, just make sure you're going to the right one when there are multiple locations. That is my fault. Don't know how I ended up at this one. Let's hope Dan has enough time on his lunch break to still have lunch with me. That'd be great. Whoops. Normally I'd be riding my bike, so I'd be there much faster, but the bike is going in for repairs tomorrow. And even though it still functions technically, I don't know how much I trust it. So I'm waiting till tomorrow to ride it again. Walking, slow. Metro, a little less slow, but still, the biking, it's the way to go. So we're headed to a place called Bagnères. It looks to be a very tuna fish sandwich-centric location. All the options were all tuna. So I told them what I would get so that we're not waiting forever to order and for the food now that I'm late. And well, we'll see. I have no idea why we're going here. We'll have to ask Dan. There he is.
How's it going?
Sorry I'm late.
No worries.
Is this one of your favorites?
I've recently tried it on my food room.
Yeah, it looks good. I haven't had a sandwich in a long time. C'est pour nous. It's a good tuna sandwich. Gotta follow the blanket brigade here. Forgot where we were. Accidentally ended up in the middle of a photo shoot, but we are trying to get some coffee at Kitsune, which is in the Palais Royal. Woo! And Noisy Central. I don't know that we are. I think it should just be right down here. The only problem is I don't think they have filter. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I like a cappuccino or whatever, but here it is, right here. And it's open, thank goodness. Oh, have you ever been here before? Ah, bonjour. Always good to catch up with Dan. Haven't seen him in a minute. Whew, what a runaround. That was good. I'm full. Coffee. I also drink my coffee black generally, both to save on calories and, you know, because if it's good coffee, might as well, but a little bit of milk in me there. Feeling it. All right. Whew. Kind of tying into what we were talking about last week, or what I was talking about last week on time. And going back and looking at a bunch of my old videos, it was kind of shocking to me because I have to go home and get to work right now. How often I talked about needing to get to work. Also, watch this. I can unlock the Metro with my phone. That's fun. We'll talk about that more soon. Just how much I really bought into hustle culture, especially back when I started my vlog, and how much I don't buy into hustle culture anymore. Like just work, 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 work. Work smarter, not harder is definitely where I'm at right now. And also I found out Bob Saget died this morning during my workout. It made me think about time again and how little of it we really have. The timing thing is like, I don't know what, like it didn't really shock, it did, it was a complete surprise, Bob Saget dying, which I'm not like a huge, it's really funny. You know, he was just a big part of our childhood between like America's Funniest Home Videos and Full House. And, you know, then there was that period where I was too young for his comedy because it turned out he was actually a pretty filthy comic and I was a kid. And then, yeah, just came around to, I think, understanding and respecting who he was as a person later, even though he never really was like a regular part of my life within comedy or the films that he made and so forth. I mean, he'd pop onto my radar. It's just weird. It's kind of like something, you know, just somebody that you knew when you were a kid, I think, in a way. And it kind of, the reason that it shocked me, it's really funny because he was also just like a running, if I ever need a fake email address, I'll use a Bob Saget, like bob@saggetysaget.com, you know, to fill in for whatever marketing thing or whatever. If that email address actually exists, I'm sorry to whoever legitimately owns it. I have signed you up for a lot of spam. And I hope he didn't own it, and I hope I'm not the reason that he died. In thinking about time and how it's not only a limited resource, but it's a limited resource that we all effectively spend at the same rate, even if we don't have the same amount of it available to us. Some of us are farther along in our journey than others, and also some of our journeys are going to be shorter than others. It left me just really thinking about that today. And I guess it ties into the idea of having a routine, but I go back and forth on whether or not I like that idea. Like, I'm somebody who generally wants to just be free to do whatever in the moment, but I also recognize the things I want to accomplish in life require some structure, and routine is a huge part of that. Getting up every morning and exercising happens more consistently and more frequently if it's a part of a routine than if I just feel like doing it. So I'm grateful for the routine that I've developed, especially around my personal health, something that I need to continue to build on, and something that I cherish so much now that I actually do really fight for it. I do need to figure out how to get sleep back in there as high priority as it was for a while, but at the same time, I don't have any strong realizations or smart things to say. I feel like it just made me really feel that sense of like, okay, like if there's a dial and it's slowly moving to zero, like I really felt the remaining slice today. I don't know how long or big that slice is, but I know it's a finite amount of time, and I know it's coming to an end. And hopefully I've got another, 20, 30, 40 great years ahead of me, who knows? And I hope that I enjoy them. But the decisions that I make today, whether it's in routine or just how I decide to choose to spend my time, it's gonna have an impact on all the rest of that time, which is putting I don't wanna put too much pressure on myself, but it actually kind of pushed me to want to make this video today and then spend the rest of the week really just sitting down and drawing out in even more detail, where do I want to get and how do I get there? So that even if it's in small decisions that I'm making daily, that I'm doing the best that I can to make the best ones. It won't be perfect. I'll make some mistakes, but I made a lot of mistakes in life. Oh, so many mistakes. And I'll keep making mistakes, but man, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I hope you get out of here. Go. Like, write down some hopes and dreams for your life, for your future, and spend some time thinking on it. And what decisions can you make today to get yourself closer there? Maybe that's the trick. Thanks to today's patron producer, Anthony Valdez, and to all my patrons for being here. So grateful to have you. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet and you would be interested in seeing more of my videos, please feel free to do that. And yeah, thanks for being here. I'll see you again here real soon. I had a patron-only video that I uploaded and then deleted because I just felt like it was a little bit rambly, but I'll get one of those up for you patrons here ASAP. And for the rest of you, See you next week. Same time, same place, same crazy person. Me. It's me. I'm the crazy person. See you soon.